Um, let me turn this down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Um, let me turn this down. Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you all here. Thank you all. And how was your all week? I had a good week. Okay. Now I would like to read Gary's poem, Money Has Spoiled. Okay. I read this every Saturday. Okay. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. Okay. Okay. Hello, Kim. Welcome, Kim, to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. And now, before we get started, I want to read. Okay. Okay. Kim said, "Hi, Noreen. Love you. Thank you. You are very welcome, Kim. Love you too." Okay. And okay, before I get started reading Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet, I want to okay, last 2 days ago, no, 3 days ago, it was then my mom passed away. Then 14. She died in 2014. It then 11 years she's been gone, and so I want rest in peace, Mom. We love you, Mom. And for Lee, it was then he passed away in January right in 2014. Wait, he died in 2014, and my mom passed away in 2016. Okay, so she's been gone 9 years, and then my brother has been gone. Lee has been gone since 11 years, and then my dad has been lots of years. He passed away in 1996, so that's like 29 years ago. So the only ones left will be my sister Kim and my brother Dickie and I. We're the only ones left in the siblings. Okay, and this one I wrote for my dad is called "For My Dad." I wrote this September 18th, 2014. 9 years. Okay, thank you, Kim. Okay. Okay, and this one I wrote for my dad. I wrote this in September 18th, 2014, for my dad. Okay, today is your anniversary. 18 years ago, you left us to be with the angels. I still can't say goodbye. Maybe in time I will, but not today. I wish you were here to meet my Gary. You and him would get along great. I wish you were here so I could show you my 2 published poetry books. You would have been proud of me. I wish you were here to be with Mom so you and her could rock in your rocking chairs. But you're not, Dad. I've still missed you after all these years. Please don't forget about Mom. Please watch over her. I love you, Dad. The end. And this is way before my mom passed away. Okay. And then for my mom, I wrote this about my mom called My Superhero. If I had to pick a superhero, I would choose my mom. Oh, by the way, this was a poetry prompt from somewhere. I had a poetry prompt, and this is who I picked for my superhero, my mom. Okay, my superhero. If I had to pick a superhero, I would choose my mom. She and my dad both brought me into this world. My mom always loved me, even when I did not think so. My mom always stood by me, even when I didn't know. My mom always believed in me in my dreams, even when I didn't believe in myself in my dreams. She taught me not to be a worrywart, but I still am. She taught me prayer works. She taught me to stand by your man, and he'll be happy. She taught me faith, loyalty, and my mom taught me so much more. Oh, I wasted so many years, but now I'm glad that we are closer. I love my mom. Now I can honestly say I truly believe my mom with all my heart when she says, I love you, Noreen, and she truly means it with all her heart. Now you know why my mom is my superhero. The end. And I wrote this on November the 23rd and November 30th, 2014. Okay. And this one I wrote for my brother Lee. It was it took me 3 days to write this. I wrote this January the 1st and the 2nd and the 7th of 2014. And this is called an elegy for Lee Huggendobler. Okay. I remember you trying to be a comedian, just wanting to make people laugh, just wanted to be accepted. I remember you got a late start in life in writing poetry. You only let me read one of your poems. If you had the chance, you would make a good poet. I remember you had dreams of wanting a college degree and getting well again, but you cannot obtain a job. You never had the second chance of finding a woman of your dreams, someone who will love you for who you are, no pretending. I don't know why you are gone so young. Dad must have needed you to be his helper in heaven to build engines. This is what I want to believe. So when I hear thunder, it would be you and Dad pounding nails. So when I see the rain, it is your tears of sadness missing us. I rarely got to see you, but I'm missing you. I wish you were not taken from us. Yes, I'm angry for you being gone. I know you had a hard life and not well. Still, I want you here so Gary and I could talk to you again. I'll try and be strong for Mom, Dickie, Kim, and her family, and your son Michael, and for Gary too. It will not be easy, but I'll give it my all. That is what you would want from me. Life will not be the same without you here. You wouldn't want us to be saddened. Still, we all grieve for you in our own ways. Okay. And the end. I wrote this in January 1, 1st, 2nd, and the 7th. And this for my brother Lee. Okay, the end. And And he only let me have one of his poems, so I don't know what happened to the rest of his poems. And this, it looked like it got faded away with time. So let me see if I can read it. And this poem's called Angel Kate. And Kate had a quotation marks around it. Okay. Hey, Kate, this is a special poem. My brother Lee Huggendabber wrote this one. Okay, Angel Kate. Hey, Kate, this is a special poem for the one I love. And just be with Angel. Wait, and I love, for the one I love, and you're like Angel. God have sent me an angel with her smile. God as smile. Laugh. No, smile. Light as it got to fade away them words, so I couldn't read the rest of the words. The angel is pure of gold. She will tell you what you're saying. My angel is sweet. Sometimes she would laugh. That is my angel from above. God has spoken to her, so the angel have came down to earth to save me. Angel, would you be mine? Say yes, angel. I need my angel, so she could look after me. Be touched. Wait, her touch is like a something bold and silver, gold and silver. God have sent me an angel. She even has red roses. Angel, be mine forever. I will treat you like an angel. I love my angel. That God above sent her to me. Then at the bottom he wrote, so need your input. He said, so need your input. Like it or not, I wrote it. Lee Huggendabber. Okay. And Kim said that was an awesome job. Thank you, Kim. And hello, Dickie. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. And I want to give a shout out to Dickie. He's been getting me every Saturday. He's been buying us this sub sandwich from Publix. And thank you, Dickie, for that. It is awesome. Thank you very much. Okay. And what I plan on doing is making a website. I already have a website for Gary and his memory, but I'm going to have a website with my mom and dad and Lee, and have Dickie and Kim help me with it too when they want to. Okay. How are you doing? Well, okay. Okay. Now I'm going to be reading from the complete works of William Shakespeare. And we're on. Okay, I've been reading Romeo and Juliet. And we're on Act 2. And I'll be reading the prologue first. The prologue of Act 2. Okay. Enter chorus. Okay. Now, Desire doth in his deathbed like, let me see. Okay. Now, Desire doth in his deathbed lie, and young affection gapes to be his heir. That fear for which love groaned for and would die, with tender Juliet matched, is now not fair. Now Romeo is beloved and loves again, alike switched by the charm of looks. But to his foe, suppose he most complain, and she still loves sweet bait from fearful hooks. Being held a foe, he may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers use, swear, and she as much in love, her means much less, to meet her new beloved anywhere. But pageant lends and power, time means meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet. Exit. Scene one. Scene one. A lane by the wall of Capulet's orchid. Enter Romeo. Okay. Okay. Romeo, can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, and find thy center out. He climbs a wall and leaps down within it. Enter Benvolio and Mercutio. Benvolio. Romeo, my cousin Romeo. Mercutio. He is wise, and all my life have stolen him home to bed. Benvolio. He ran this way and leaped this orchid wall. Call good Mercutio. Mercutio. Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo, humors, madman, pageant, lover, appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Speak but one rhyme, and I am satisfied. Cry but me. Pronounce but love and dove. Speak to my gossip, Venus, one fair word. One nickname for her for her purblind son and hair. Young Adam Cupid, he that shot so trim when King Cophetua loved the beggar maid. He heareth not, he stirreth not, he moveth not. The ape is dead, and I must conjure him. I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eyes, by her high forehead and her scarlet lip, by her fine foot, straight leg, and quivering thigh, and the demissness that there adjacent lie, that in thy likeness thou appear to us, Benvolio, and if he hear thee, thou wilt augur him, Mercutio. This cannot anger him, twould anger him. To raise a spirit in his mistress' circle of some strange nature, letting it there sound till she had laid it and conjured it down, that were some spite my invocation is fair and honest, and in his mistress' name I conjure only but to raise up him, Benvolio. Come, he hath hid himself among these trees, to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind is his love, and best befits the dark. Mercutio, if love be blind, love cannot hit this mark. Now will he sit under a medlar tree, and wish his mistress were that kind of brute, as maids called medlars, where they laugh alone? Oh, Romeo, that she were, an open et cathedra, thou a popperin pair. Romeo, good night. I'll to my truckle bed, that this field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go? Then Abolio, go then, for 'tis in vain to seek him here that means not to be found. Exit. And that was the end of scene one. Okay. Scene two. Capulet's Orchid. Enter Romeo. Romeo. He jest at scars that never felt a wound. Juliet appears above at a window. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou her maid art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is hot, sick, and green. Oh, is but sick and green. And none but fools do wear it. Cast it oft. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am I I I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth a lump, her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so height that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand. That I might touch that cheek. Juliet. Amy. Romeo. She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, being over my head as in a winged messenger of heaven. Undo the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air. Juliet. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. Romeo aside. Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this? Juliet. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. Was Montague? It is not nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. Wasn't a name that which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owed without that title. Romeo, drop thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself. Romeo, I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo. Juliet, what man art thou that thus be screened in night, so stumblest on my counsel? Okay. Um, oh. Romeo, by a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word. Juliet, my ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague? Romeo, neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike. Juliet, how camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art. If any of my kinsmen find thee here, Romeo, with love's light wings did I overperch these walls, for stony linens cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kindness, thy kinsmen are no let to me. Juliet, if they do see thee, they will some murder thee. Romeo, alack, there lies more peril in thine eyes than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity. Juliet, I would not for the world they saw thee here. Romeo, I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight, and but thou love me, but then find me here. What my life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love. Juliet, by whose direction foundest thou out this please? Romeo, by love, who first did prompt me to inquire. Okay. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as that was sure washed with the barbarous sea, I would have ventured for such merchandise. Juliet, thou knowest the mask of might is on my face, else would a maiden blush be paint my cheek, for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say, Ay, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false at lovers' perjuries. Thou say Job laughs O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay. So thou wilt woo, but else, and for thee the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning, more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange. I must confess, but that thou hast overheardest, ere I was ware my true love's pageant. Therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which a dark might have so discovered. Romeo, lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear that tips with silver all these fruit tree tops. Juliet, oh, swear not by the moon, the constant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable. Romeo, what shall I swear by? Juliet, do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee. Romeo, if my heart's dear love, Juliet, will do not swear, although I joy in thee. I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be, for one can say it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love, by summer's ripening breath, may move a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast. Romeo, oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied? Juliet, what satisfaction canst thou have tonight? Romeo, the exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine. Juliet, I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again. Romeo, wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love? Juliet, but to be frank, and give it thee again, and yet I wish that for this thing I have, my bounty isn't as boundless as a sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Nurse calls within. I hear some noise within, dear love. Adieu. Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I will come again. Exit above. Romeo, oh, blessed night, I am afeard. Being in night, all this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay. Re-enter Juliet above. Juliet, 3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. Nurse within, Madam Juliet, I come anon, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee. Nurse within, Madam Juliet, by and by I come to see thy suit, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send. Romeo, so thrive my soul. Juliet, 1,000 times good night. Exit above. Romeo, 1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes toward love, as schoolboys from their books, but love from love toward school with heavy looks. Retiring, re-enter Juliet above. Juliet, hist! Romeo, hist! Oh, for a Falconer's voice to leer this task gentle back again. Bondage is hoarse, and may not speak aloud. Else would I tear thy cave where Echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine, with repetition of my Romeo's name. Romeo, it is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by tonight, like 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 softest music to attending ears. Juliet, Romeo, Romeo, my dear. Juliet, at what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee? Romeo, at the hour of 9. Juliet, I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back. Romeo, let me stand here till thou remember it. Juliet, I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company. Romeo, and I'll still stay to have thee still forget, forgetting any other home but this. Juliet, 'tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no further than a wanton's bird who lets it hop a little from their hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted gyves, and with a silk thread plucks it back again, so loving, jealous of his liberty. Romeo, I would I were thy bird. Juliet, sweet, so would I, yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, good night. Purling is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till in it be morrow. Exit above. Romeo, sweet sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly father's will sell his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell. Exit. And that was end of scene 2. On the scene 3, Friar Lawrence's call. A cell. Enter Friar Lawrence with a basket. Friar Lawrence, the gray-eyed Morn smiles on the browny night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light, and flecked darkness like a drunkard reels from forth day's path and Titan's wheels. Now ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to shear and night's drunk dank dew to dry, I must upfield this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious used flowers. The earth that's nature's mother is her tomb. What is her burying grave? That is her womb. And from her womb, children of divers kind, we sucking on her natural bosom find. Many for many virtues and excellent. None but for some and yet all different. Oh, oh mickle is the powerful grace that lies in herbs, plants, stones, and their true qualities. For not so vile that on the earth doth live, but to the earth some spatial good doth give, nor aught so good, but strained from that fair use. Read both from the truth's birth, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice being misapplied, and vice sometimes by action dignified. Within the infant and of the small flower, poison hath residence and medicine power. For this, being smelt with that part, cheers each part. Being tasted, slays all senses with the heart. Two such opposed kings encamp them still, in man as well as herbs, grace and nude will. And okay. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the cankered death eats up that plant. Enter Romeo. Romeo, good morrow, father. And Friar Lawrence. Benedict, what early, okay. What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, it argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Care keeps its watch in every old man's eye, and where care lodges sleep will never lie. But where on bruised youth with on stuffed brain doth couch his limbs, their golden sleep doth reign. Therefore thy eatlessness doth me assure. Thou art uproused by some temperature, or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight. Romeo, that last is true. The sweeter rest was mine. Friar Lawrence, God pardon sin. Was thou with Rosalind? Romeo, with Rosalind, my ghostly father? No, I have forgot that name, and that name's woe. Friar Lawrence, that's my good son, but where hast thou been, then? Romeo, I'll tell thee, ere thou ask is in it me again. I have been feasting with mine enemy, whereon a sudden one hath wounded me. That's by me wounded. Both are remedies within thy help and holy physic lies. I fear no hatred, blessed man, but for lo, my intercession likewise steads my foe. Friar, be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds a riddling shrift. Romeo, then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet, as mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage, when and where and how we met. We wooed and made exchange of vow. I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today. Friar, holy Saint Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosalind, whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Jesu Maria, what a deal of brine hath washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosalind. How much salt water thrown away and waste to season love that of it doth not taste. The, excuse me. Um, the sun not yet thy sides from heaven cleared. Thy old groans ring yet in my ancient ears. Lo, here upon thy cheek the stain doth sit of an old tear that is not washed off yet. If ever thou wast thyself, and these woes thine, thou and these woes were all for Rosalind, and art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in the men. Romeo, thou chidest me oft for loving Rosalind. Friar, for doting, not for loving. Pupil mine, Romeo, and that is me very love. Friar, not in a grave, to lay one in, another out to have. Romeo, I pray thee, um, okay. Romeo, I pray thee, chide not she whom I love now, doth grace for grace and love for love allow, the other did not so. Friar, oh, she knew well, thy love didn't read by route, and could not spell. But come, young waverer, come, go with me, in one respect I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your household's rancor to pure love. Romeo, oh, let us hence. I stand on sudden haste. Friar, wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast. Exit. And that was the end of scene 3. I mean, scene, yeah, in the scene 3. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. And, mhm. Okay. Um, okay. Mm, okay. Scene 4, a street. Enter Benvolio and Mercutio. Mercutio. Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight? Benvolio, not to his father's. I spoke with his man, Mercutio. Ah, that same pale, hard-hearted wretch, that Rosalind, torments him so that he will sure run mad. Benvolio, Tybalt, the kinsman of old Capulet, has sent a letter to his father's house. Mercatio, a challenge on my life. Benvolio, Romeo will answer it. Mercatio, any man that can write may answer a letter. Benvolio, nay, he will answer the letter's master how he dares, being dared. Mercatio, alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead, stabbed with a white wrench's black eye, shot through the ear with a love song, the very pen of his heart clipped with a blind boy's butt shaft. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt? Benvolio, why, what is Tybalt? Mercatio, more than prince of cats, I can tell you. Oh, he is a courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing prick song, keeps time, distance, and proportion. Rest me, his minimum rest. 1, 2, and the third in your bosom, the very butcher of a silk button, a duelist, a gentleman of the very first house, of the first and second cause. Ah, the immortal passado, the punto reverso, the high, Benvolio, the what? Mercatio, the the pox of such antique, lisping, affecting fantasticals, these new tuners of accents. By Jesus, by Jesu, a very good blade, a very tall man, a very good wear. Why is not this a lamentable thing, grandsire, that we should be thus afflicted with these strange flies, these fashion mongers, these pardona knees, who stand so much on the new form that they cannot sit ease on the cold bench. Oh, their bones, their bones. Enter Romeo. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Okay. Mm, excuse me, you all. Okay. 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 Enter Romeo. Benvolio, Here comes Romeo, here comes Romeo. Mercutio, without his roe, like a dried herring. O flesh, flesh, how art thou fishified? Now is he for the numbers that patriarch flowed in? Laura to his lady was but a kitchen wench. Mary, she had a better love to berhyme her. Ditto a dowdy Cleopatra, a gypsy Helen, and hero Hildings and harlots. This be a grey eye or so, but not to the purpose. Signor Romeo, bonjour. There's a French salutation to your French slop. You gave us a counterfeit fairly last night. Romeo, good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you? Mercatio, the slip, sir. The slip. Can you not conceive? Okay. Romeo, pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine a man may strain courtesy. Mercatio, that's as much as to say such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hams. Romeo, meaning to courtesy. Mercatio, thou hast most kindly hit it. Romeo, a most courteous exposition. Mercatio, nay, I am the very pink of courtesy. Romeo, pink for flower. Mercatio, right. Romeo, why, there then is my pump well flowered. Well said. Follow me this jest now, till thou hast worn out thy pump, that when the single soul of it is worn, the jest may remain after the wearing soul singular. Romeo, O single soul jest, solely singular for the singleness. Mercatio, come between us, good Benvolio, my wits faint. Romeo, switch and spurs, or all cry a match. Mercatio, nay, if thy winds run the wild goose chase, I have done, for thou hast more of the wild goose in one of thy wits than I am sure I have in my whole 5. Was I with you there for the goose? Romeo, thou wast never with me for anything when thou wast not there for the goose. Mercatio, I will bite thee by the ear for that jest. Romeo, nay, good goose, bite not. Mercatio, thy wit is a very bitter sweetening. It is a most sharp sauce. Romeo, and is it not well served into a sweet goose? Mercatio, oh, here's a wit of Cheverel that stretches from an inch narrow to an ell broad. Romeo, I stretch it out for that word broad, which added to the goose proves be far and wide a broad goose. Mercatio, why is not this better now than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable now? Art thou, Romeo? Now art thou what thou art, by art as well as thy nurture, for this dribbling love is like a great natural that runs. Lowling love is like a great natural that runs lowling up and down to hide with his bauble in a hole. Romeo, stop there, step there. Wait, oh, stop there. Mercadio, thou desirest me to stop in my tail against the hair? Benvolio, thou wouldst else have made thy tail large. Mercadio, oh, thou art deceived. I would have made it. Wait. Okay, Mercadio, oh, thou art deceived. I would have made it short, for I was come to the whole depth of my tail, and meant, indeed, to occupy the argument no longer. Romeo, here's goodly gear. Enter nurse and Peter. Mercadio, a cell. Benvolio, two, a shirt and a smock. Nurse, Peter, anon. Nurse, my fan, Peter. Mercadio, good Peter, to hide her face, for her fans the fair face. Nurse, God ye good morrow, gentlemen. Mercadio, God ye good den, fair gentlewoman. Nurse, is it good then? Mercadio, 'tis no less, I tell you, for the body hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon. Nurse, out upon you, what a man are you? Romeo, one gentlewoman that God hath made for himself to mar. Nurse, by my troth, it is well said, himself to mar. Quoth a gentleman, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo? Romeo, I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you have found him than he was when you saw him. I am the youngest of that name, for fault of a worse. Nurse, you say well. Mercadio, yes, yea, is the worse well? Very well took. Faith, wisely. Nurse, if you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you. Benvolio, she will indict him to some supper. Mercadio, a bod, so ho. Romeo, what hast thou found? Mercadio, no hair, sir, unless a hair, sir, in a Linton pie, that is something stale and horror at the age spent. Excuse me, you all. Okay. Hello, Doreen, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. 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 Okay, Mercadio. No hair, sir, unless a hair, sir, in a Linton pie. That is something stale and a horror ere it be spent. An old hair whore, and an old hair whore is very good meat and linny, but a hair that is whore is too much for a score. When it whores ere it be spent. Romeo, will you come to your father's? We'll to dinner thither. Romeo, I will follow you. Mercadio, farewell, ancient lady, farewell, singing, lady, lady, lady. Exit Mercutio and Benvolio. Nurse, Mary, farewell. I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of his ropery? Romeo, a gentleman, nurse, that loves to hear himself talk, and will speak more in a minute than he will stand to in a month. Nurse, as of speak anything against me, I'll take him down, and it were lustier than he it is, and 20 such jacks. And if I cannot, I will find those that shall. Scurvy knave, I am none of his flirt gills. I am none of his skeins mates, and thou must stand by too, and suffer every knave to use me at his pleasure. Peter, I saw no man use you at his pleasure. If I had, my weapon should quickly have been out. I warrant you, I dare draw as soon as another man. If I see occasions in a good quarrel, and the law on my side. Nurse, now afore God, I am so vexed that every part about me quivers. Scurvy knave, pray you, sir, a word. And as I told you, my young lady bade me inquire you out. What she bade me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell you, if ye should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say, for this gentlewoman's young, and therefore, if you should deal double with her, truly it were an ill-living thing to be offered to any gentlewoman, and very weak dealing. Romeo, nurse, command me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto thee. Nurse, good heart, and I faith, I will tell her as much. Lord, Lord, she will be a joyful woman. Romeo, what wilt thou tell her, nurse? Thou dost not mark me. Nurse, I will tell her, sir, that you do protest, which, as I take it, is a gentleman-like offer. Romeo, but her device some means to come to shrift this afternoon, and there she shall at Friar Lawrence's cell be shrewd, betrayed, and married. Here is for thy pains. Nurse, no, truly, sir, not a penny. Romeo, go to, I say you shall. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have a comment, and Doreen said, you're welcome. Okay. Okay. Nurse, this afternoon, sir? Well, she shall be there. Romeo, and stay, good nurse, behind the ivy wall. Within this hour, My man shall be with thee, and bring thee cords made like a shackled stair, which to the high top gallant of my joy must by my convoy in the secret night. Farewell, be trusty, and I'll quit thy palms. I'll quit thy pains. Farewell, commend me to thy mistress. Nurse, now God in heaven bless thee. Hark you, sir. Romeo, what sayest thou, my dear nurse? Nurse, is your man's secret? Did you never hear say, two may keep counsel, putting ones away? Romeo, I warrant thee, my man's as true as steel. Nurse, well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady, Lord, Lord, when 'twas a little prating thing. Oh, there is a nobleman in town, one Paris, that would fain lay knife on aboard, but she, good soul, had as lief see a toad, a very toad, as see him. I anger her sometimes and tell her that Paris is a proper man, but I'll warrant you, when I say so, she looks as pale as any clout in the Verso world. Doth not read Rosemary, and Romeo begin both with a letter? Romeo, nurse, what is that? Both with an R. Nurse, oh, mocker, that's a dog's name. R is for the... No, I know it begins with some other letter, and she hath the prettiest intentions of it, of you and Rosemary, that it would do you good to hear it. Romeo, commend me to thy lady. Nurse, 1,000 times. Exit Romeo. Peter, anon. Nurse, Peter, take my fan and go before and apace. Okay. And that was the end of scene 4. Okay. And I will read scene 5 in a couple of weeks, because next Saturday is the raffle drawing. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. Now I'm going to read A Rhapsody of Life's Progress by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. Okay. A Rhapsody of Life's Progress by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. 1. We are born into life. It is sweet. It is strange. We lie still on the knee of a mild mystery, which smiles with a change. But we doubt not of changes. We know not of stasis. What happened here? Uh-oh. Sorry about that, you all. Something happened, and I touched something by accident, and I lost it. Okay, let me find it. Okay, here it is. I'll start over. A Rhapsody of Life's Progress by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. 1. We are born into life. It is sweet, it is strange. We lie still on the knee of a mild mystery, which smiles with a change. But we doubt not of changes, we know not of spaces. That heaven seemed as near as our own mother's face is, and we think we could touch all the stars that we see, and the milk of our mother is white on our mouth, and with small childish hands we are turning around the apple of life which another has found. It is warm with our touch, not with sun of the south, and we count, as we turn it, the red side for four. O life, O beyond, thou art sweet, thou art strange evermore. 2. Then all things look strange in the pure golden aether. We walk through the gardens with hands linked together, and the lilies look large as the trees, and as loud as the birds sing the bloom-loving bees, and the birds sing like angels, so mystical fine, and the cedars are brushing the archangel's feet. And time is eternity, love is divine, and the world is complete. Now God bless the child. Father, mother, respond. O life, O beyond, thou art strange, thou art sweet. 3. Then we leap on the earth with the armor of youth, and the earth rings again. And we breathe out, O beauty, we cry out, O truth, and the bloom of our lips drops with wine, and our blood runs amaze neath the calm hyaline. The earth cleaves to the foot, the sun burns to the brain. What is this exultation, and what this despair? The strong pleasure is smiting the nerves into pain, and we drop from the fair as we climb to the fair, and we lie in a trance at its feet. And the breath of an angel, cold piercing the air, breathes fresh on our faces in swoon, and we think him so near he is beside the sun, and we wake to a whisper self-murmured and fond. O life, O beyond, thou art strange, thou art sweet. Four. And the winds and the waters and pastoral majors go wanding around us with row upon row, till the soul lies within in a circle of pleasures which hideth the soul. And we run with the stag, and we leap with the horse, and we swim with the fish through the broad watercourse, and we strike with the falcon, and hunt with the hound. And the joy which is in us flies out by a wound, and we shout so aloud, we exult, we rejoice, that we lose a low moan of our brothers around, and we shout so deep down, creation's profound, we are deaf to God's voice, and we bind the rose garden or on forehead and ears, yet we are not ashamed, and the dew of the roses that runneth on the blade down our cheeks is not taken for tears. Help us, God, trust us, man, love us, woman, I hold thy small head in my hands. With his bracelets of gold growing bright through my fingers, like altar for oath, neath the vast golden spaces like witnessing facts, faces that watch the eternity strong in the trough. I love thee, I leave thee, live for thee, die for thee. I prove thee, deceive thee, undo evermore thee. Help me, God, slay me, man. One is mourning for both, and we stand up, though young, near the funeral sheet which covers old Caesar and old Paramon. And death is so nigh us, life cools from his heat. O life, O beyond, art thou fair, art thou sweet? 5. Then we act to a purpose, we spring up erect, We will tame the wild mouse of the wilderness steeds. We will plow up the deep in the ships double-decked. We will build the great cities and do the great deeds. Strike the steel upon steel, strike the soul upon soul, strike the dough on the wheel, overcoming the dough. Let the cloud meet the cloud in a grand thunder roll, while the eagle of thought rides a tempest in scorn. Who cares if the lightning is burning the corn? Let us sit on the thrones in a purple sublimity and grind down men's bones to a pale unanimity. Speed me, God, serve me, man. I am God over men. When I speak in my cloud, none shall answer again. 'Neath the stripe and the bond, lie and mourn at thy feet. O life, O beyond, thou art strange, thou art sweet. I'm 6. Then we grow into thought, and with inward ascensions, touch the bounds of our being. We lie in the dark here, swathed doubly around with our sensual relations and social conventions, yet are aware of sight, yet are aware of a sound, beyond hearing and seeing, are aware that a haze rolls deep on all sides, with its infinite tides about and above us, until the strong arch of our life creaks and bends as if ready for falling. And through the dim rolling, we hear the sweet calling of spirits that speak in a soft undertone, the sense of the mystical march. And we cry to them softly, come near, and lift up the lap of his dark and speak clear, and teach us the song that ye sung. And we smile in our thoughts as they answer or no. Okay. For to dream of a sweetness is sweet as to know wonders breathed in our face, and we ask not their name. Love takes all the blame of the world's prison place, and we sing back the songs as we guess them aloud, and we send up the lark of our music that cuts untired through the cloud to beat with his wings at the lattice heaven shuts. Yet the angels look down and the mortals look up as the little wings beat, and the poet is blessed with their pity or hope. Twixt the heavens and the earth can a poet despond? O life, O beyond, thou art strange, thou art sweet. 7. Then we wring from our souls their applicative strength, and bend to the cord the strong bow of our chin, and bringing our lives to the level of others, hold the cup we have filled to their uses at length. Help me, God. Love me, man. I am man among men, and my life is a pledge of the ease of another's. From the fire and the water, we drive out the steam with a rush and a roar and the speed of a dream. And the car without horses roars onward and flies on this gray iron edge, neath the heat of a thought, sitting still in our eyes, in our hand knots in air, with a bridge that it flings, 2 peaks far disrupted by ocean and skies, and lifting a fold of the smooth flowing themes, draws under the world with its turmoils and poppers, while the swans float on softly, untouched in their calms by humanity's hum at the root of the springs, and with reachings of thought We reach down to the deeps of the souls of our brothers. We teach them full words with our slow-moving lips. God, liberty, truth, which they hearken and think, and work into harmony, link upon link, till the earth silver meets round the earth, gilded and dense, shedding sparks of electric, responding intense on the dark of eclipse. Then we hear through the silence and glory afar, as from shores of a star and a billion, the new generations that cry disenthralled by our voice to harmonious reply. God, liberty, truth, we are glorious forsooth, and our name has a seat, though the shroud should be doomed. O life, O beyond, thou art strange, thou art sweet. Okay. We got a comment. Okay. Honey said, love it, okay. Love it, Noreen, listening while I'm working. Hello, honey. And thank you. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here, and thank you for your comment. Thank you very much, and I'm glad you're here. Okay. On 8, help me, God, help me, man. I am low, I am weak. Death loosens my sinews and creeps in my veins. My body is clipped by these wedges of pains. From my spirit serene, and I feel the stern and insensate creep and on my organized clay. I sob not, nor shriek, yet I faint fast away. I am strong in the spirit, deep-thoughted, clear-eyed. I could walk, step for step, with an angel beside, on the heaven heights of truth. Oh, the soul, keep this youth. But the body faints sore. It is tired in the race. It sinks from the chariot ere reaching the goal. It is weak. It is cold. The rain drops from its hold. It sinks back with a death in its face. Oh, on chariot, on soul, ye are all the more fleet. Be alone at the goal of the strange and the sweet. Okay. And 9. Love is God, love is man. We believe, we achieve. Let us love, let us live. For the acts correspond. We are glorious and die. And again on the knee of a mild mystery that smiles with a change. Here we lie. O death, O beyond. Thou art sweet, thou art strange. The end. And that was a Rhapsody of Life's Progress by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. Okay, and honey, okay, that's oh wow, that is Ron Constantine. Hello, Constantine. Hey, Noreen, keep on trucking. Thank you very much, Ron Constantine. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And today's poetic form is called Vanilla Rhyme. I found this on shadowpoetry.com. Okay. And Vanilla Rhyme, okay, is a wait. Laura Lamarca created a Vanilla Rhyme poetic form. The vanilla rhyme consists 4 lines per stanza. Okay. Um, okay. The rhyme scheme is A, B, C, B, and a syllable count of 9799 per stanza. Line 3 contains internal rhyme and is repeated in each odd number stanza. Even stanzas contain the same line but swapped. The vanilla rhyme has a minimum of 3 stanzas and no maximum poem length. And that was the end of that. Okay. And today's word, I found this on wordjelly.com. And this is collegianus. Wait, I've been practicing how to pronounce this. How did I forget? Collegianus. Okay, if I got it, if I pronounce it wrong, I apologize, you all. I okay, and it is an adjective, and the origin is Latin and mid-16th century. Definition is misty, dim, obscure, and dark. Example in a sentence: the heavy evening fog was colliginous over the harbor. Colliginous is an adjective used to evoke misty, dark obscurity in a poetic manner. Its Latin root, colliginus, is based on the noun colligo, colligo, which reflects to fog, mist, and vapor. The English adjective describes a state of not being able to see clearly, but not because of darkness. Instead, it's because the air is full of something like fog or smoke that implies a clean view, that impedes a clean view. That impedes a clear view. When colliginous is used poetically to describe darkness, it describes a darkness that is so thick and enveloping it is almost physical, and it's spelled Caliginous, colliginous, like colliginous. Okay, and that was the end of that. And okay, now it's time for the potpourri. Does anybody want to come on here and have any that wants to read their poetry? Y'all welcome. You can read your poetry. You can talk about your projects, your books, any events going on, or you can talk whatever you want. In the meantime, I want to show you all something. I finished it this week, and okay, they're all $4.99 a piece. If anybody's interested in this, I made them Valentine cards. I got 2 of these here made already, and this is a poem I wrote for it, and it says in here, just like the 2 doves mate for life, I want you for the rest of our lives. Be my Valentine for always, my sweetheart, and I love you forever and more. And that's a poem for this. Okay. And then, okay. And this one is, Happy Valentine's Day. And this is, and this is what the poem I wrote for it. To the most romantic, loving, caring couple in the world, I wish you both a happiest Valentine's Day and have the most romantic one. And if you want this card, but you want to give it to your loved one, I can change the words around too. Okay. And this is okay. And this one is Be My Valentine. Okay. And right here in the corner here, it says Valentine's Day on it. Okay. And inside I wrote, what do I want from you on this fateful day? It's not chocolate, nor roses, flowers, nor a fancy meal. What I want is you to be my Valentine, not just today, but every day and every night, forever and a plus. And I love you, my darling. And this is for this. Okay. And this one says Happy Valentine's Day on it. And they all about 5 by 7 or 7 by 5. Inside here it says Valentine's Day is every day, for you show your love to me in so many ways every day. It is more than just chocolates and roses. It's all about love, true love. I'm happy you're my Valentine. Happy Valentine's Day, my love, and I love you forever and ever, my darling. That is to go with this. Okay. And then that was all the Valentine cards I have. And I also have one for Get Well Soon. I have three of these. Three of these. Okay. And here it says, sometimes all you need is a Band-Aid to heal, and other times a Band-Aid will not help. You're in my prayers for a quick recovery, with or without Band-Aids. Get well soon, my friend. This is the inside. And okay. Oh, I have one more. I didn't see this. I might have to cut this one off on top in the bottom, because it's supposed to be 5'7", but it got a little bit bigger than that, so I don't think it's going to fit in the envelope. And this one has a heart, and it says I love you under it. And that's what this says. With my broken heart and a million pieces, you show me what real true love is. My heart did mend in one piece, reuniting with your heart. Please be my Valentine always. I love you forever and a day. The end. Okay. And I have two of them. And they're all $4.99 a piece. And if you want 20 of them, they're $40. If you get more than one design. But if you only get one design, I think it was $20 for them. Okay. And okay, and they all come with an envelope, and they all will be in the cellophane wrap like this, cellophane bag. And this is a book a magnetic bookmark, a magnet on both sides and inside. Okay, and has words on it. Same thing on each side. Okay, and they're $4 for this. And this, wait, let me see which one. Oh, these are the same size. This must have been the $4 one, and the little bit smaller is $3. And it comes with a display card. Um, this is a display card. Okay, and plus, and they're all and these are laminated too. I laminate these. Okay. And my regular bookmarks, they're not laminated. Okay. And these I will should be giving away till I make a batch of them. These are not laminated, so these is not laminated. I should give them away, but the laminated ones, but I will make another batch of them and have them laminated. This here, okay. And all I have to do to this books and coffee is put them on a display card. Okay. And soon as I get the chance, I will be making a video of them and show a video on them. Okay. Okay. Does it? Okay. We got a comment here, and Doreen said nice. Thank you very much, Doreen. And I also have regular magnets too, like refrigerator magnets too. I make. Okay, and if anybody, okay, remember next Saturday is when Gina Storm will be co-hosting with me, and Doreen, if she's up to it, because I know it's still too soon, because her sister passed away about a month ago. So I'll leave that up to her. She'll join us next Saturday. That's up to her how she feels, and we'll have we should talk and everything. It'll be different because I'm expanding it, and we're going to have the raffle drawing. And Bill Peter Sr., he wants to donate all these books to us for it. So thank you very much, Bill, for donating these books for the raffle drawing. Okay. Now remember, I don't have Constantine's name down, but if y'all want to check him out, he's on Reverb Nation, and he's awesome. He has awesome poetry. He's very talented. So if you want to check him out on Reverb Nation. Okay. 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 Here are my notes. Okay. Honey Holly has a show every Sunday and Wednesday night from 11 p.m. to midnight, and her show is called Poetic Expressions. It's on Outworld Fleet Radio Station. Okay, it's OUTWFLEET.ONLINE/shows/POETIC-HYPHEN-X-PRESSIONZ. And she's still, I think she's still accepting poems, recording poetry that you recorded. It has to be on MP3. Okay, and let me get some water. Oh, okay. Okay. And if you all are interested, you can get in touch with Honey Holly. And if you're listening, Honey Holly, can you put it on the in the chat where they can find your GoFundMe page? She is raising money to help families who are homeless and who are going through things, and help them. She needs please support her, and if you can't, to share her page. And I forgot to write it down today, so so get in touch with her, and when I find it, I will share it on my page too. And she also on Ko-Fi too. You can find her on ko-fi.com/HUNIIE. You can find her on there, and she also does oils. And I'll tell you that it is she prayed over everything, and that's what makes a difference to me. And I tell you what, them oils are really gifted from God, and that is really awesome. And she also does bracelets. Okay. Okay. And Gina Storm, she has a show on Monday nights. She's a co-host with Brother O and Nina Purple, and I still can't think of the other woman who it was. They have a show called Voices Behind the Pen every Monday night at 9 p.m. on the Talk Show, app.talkshow/poet-radio-station. Okay. And Anila Alicia, she'll have her show until end of 31st. And her show is called the Speakeasy Cafe Open Mic Poetry Radio Show on Blog Talk Radio. And Blog Talk Radio is shutting down. For the ones who don't know it, Blog Talk Radio is shutting their, I don't know why, but they're shutting down on the 31st. But Nyla is going to take a break on February, and I will keep y'all informed when she finds another spot. She's trying to find another place to go because she's not giving it up. She already downloaded over 18 years of her shows already, she said. And she's going to find a place, but she needs a break because February she's going to have surgery done. So it's a very serious one. And so far she can't even have the show last 2 or 3 weeks because Blog Talk Radio was being messed up again. So I hope she'll have it before 31st. It depends on Blog Talk Radio. But you can see the archives till the 31st. And if you want to go on there, it's every Thursday night from 8 to 11 p.m. It's blogtalkradio.com. Wait, blogtalkradio.com /SPEAKEASYCAFE. Okay, every Thursday night from 8 to 11 p.m. And her number is 646-595-3965 to call into the show. Wait, is there another? Wait, this is the 25th. So 31st is almost here. So, I don't know if there's going to be another show this Thursday or not. I hope there is. But she's going to put a lot of stuff on her page during February to keep us occupied in that, on poetry. And so I will let y'all know when she finds a place. Okay. It's really sad because, that Blog Talk Radio is going down because it's always been there, And Gary, well, my brother always had a computer, but I just never was into it till Gary got us one. And Gary taught me so much about the computer, and Blog Talk Radio was there then when we learned when he got me on the internet and everything. So, and it's sad to see them. There's so many places for poets to go on to, and they're going away. Like MySpace, they went. I don't think they're there anymore. And there's one called Yui, and they left a long time ago. And and I loved Yui. I loved that more than MySpace because it was so simple. Simple design, and and you were supposed to get paid for it, but I never did. Got paid for it, but and then there was couple more. I can't think of them, but they're gone. And there's one called another one the freedom of speech. Jerry and I both were a member of it, and that is gone. That's because Lady Peg well, she passed away since then, but she's the one who put all her money into it, trying to make it the best, biggest site there is in a poetic world. But she would have, but she had to quit because she didn't. It would cost money, put it together, and that was an awesome site. I loved it, and Jerry did too. We both did. And if y'all never heard of it, oh, y'all miss out on something awesome. And that was the first site we ever joined, I think. And then I learned about the Poetry Superhighway when I first learned about the internet, and then all poetry too, and the poetry poem. So that's about the ones I really know. We first started out with. Okay. And I have more announcements too, and I'm looking for them. And if anybody wants to come on, I better put the link on here. Okay. I'm gonna put the link in down here. Uh-oh. Okay. So you can either click on it, it'll take you right here where I'm at, or you can copy and paste it into the address bar and it'll still take you where I'm at. Oh, let me put it up here too for the ones on YouTube. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Um, um, mm, okay. Okay, here's more too. And these are on YouTube. And you can find Craig Kirkland, aka Great Amazia. You can find him on YouTube at capital GREAT, capital AMAZIYAH. And he has an awesome YouTube channel. He has a show every Sunday at 5 o'clock. And go check him out. and he also has films he has done. He's also an actor and a director, and he also has recorded his poetry on his channel too. So go check him out. And Tom Cartwright, he has a YouTube channel. It is at all small letters at TOMCARTWRIGHT. He's about in his 70s. He lives in Indiana, and he has his own channel. And he's to talk about being about life, about being living in the country, and he should have his chickens and his cats. He should talk about all kinds of stuff, and it's very interesting channel. So go check him out. Okay. And Michael Anthony Ingram, he's a host and founder of King Consensual Portrait YouTube. Okay. And you can find him on YouTube at capital Q, capital P, underscore, capital Y, OU, capital TUBE. And you can also find it on his website at QLPORYT.com. Okay. And then he'll be on Blog Talk Radio till the 31st. And it is BLOGTALKRADIO.com/QL_P. Okay. And William S. Peters Sr., he is a CEO and a founder of InnerChildPress.com. Inner Child Press. He's a publisher too. And you can find it in his Inner Child Press at INNERCHILDPRESS.com. You can check out his anthologies and all kinds of stuff on there. And he also would publish books too. And his website is all small letters, IAMJUSTBILL.com. And that website there is only for his poetry and his books alone. It is an awesome site, so check that out too. Okay. Elizabeth Esguerra Castillo. Okay, she has a website called Art Heals by Elizabeth. ARTHEALS BYELIZABETWIXSITE.com. Okay, you go check her out on her website. And she also has a YouTube channel. It's at capital ELIZABETH, capital CASTILLOPOETAUTHOR. Okay. And next one at A Poetess, she has a magazine, and her magazine is on YouTube. It's at P.LDOT.T.S.JANERICANMAGAZINE number 3160. Okay. 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 And her website is Plus America. Wait, PLOTSJANERICANMAGAZINE.WORDPRESS.com. Okay, and that's her magazine. Okay. Okay. And Honey Holly has her YouTube channel too, and it's at um capital NS capital HUNIIE, and her YouTube channel is called Honey's Expressions, capital HUNIIE apostrophe Z, then capital XPRESSIONZ, and go and check her out too. Okay, and Star, she got she has she wanted me to I told her I would share this for her. It was okay. It's not poetry, but this is for the first one is for food. If you like food, then check her out on Tastefully Simple. Okay, it's TASTEFULLYSIMPLE.com / question mark REF equals sign RENEECRYER the number 6115. And the next one is Dayspring. I'm not familiar with Dayspring. Okay, this is okay, HTTPS then colon mark / DAYSPRING.SJB.io / the number 3 E number 2 number 0 R and capital B. And next one of hers is Bella Grace Globo. Okay, you can find her Bella Grace Global at HTTPS then double colon mark / POETRESS number 5 dot BELLAGRACE GLOBAL.com. Okay. And that was the end of that. And then, like I said, you can check out Constantine on Reverb Nation, and I haven't checked him out yet. I mean, not check it. What am I saying? I haven't wrote it down yet on the paper, but I'm going to. And so keep on checking him at Reverb Nation. Okay. And by next Saturday, I'll have his mark on here on the list, and I'll put his name on here too to check out. Okay. And if anybody else, because see, all these sites, I don't ask them. I should do it. I should share them because I want to. I want to share there's other poets out there, and so I just want to get their names out there too, and their works out there too. Okay, and if anybody else wants me to do it, let me know, and I'll be glad to mark it, put your name on here, and give you a shout out every week. No problem. Okay. Does anyone want to come on here? Have anything to say? Or want to have anything to say, or read your poetry, or have any events or projects or books you want to talk about? You're very welcome. Okay. Okay. And well, if no one has anything, if nobody wants to come on here, well, I'm going to be closing out now. And I want to thank everyone for being here. is awesome, and I'm honored to have you, each one of you all here. So thank you all. And okay, and remember, live your dreams. You're never too young or too old to live your dreams. Okay, and you're never too old or too young to learn something new or start something new. And God bless each one of you all. And I hope you all have, I pray you all have a good day, good evening, good night, good weekend, and good week. Thank you all. And God bless you all. I love you all, and so does God. Thank you. And you have been listening to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. So thank you. Okay. Have a good one. And I will be back on here. And I will be back on here after I finish my supper. Okay. I mean, I'm not live, but I'll be on Facebook after I eat supper. So thank you all.